Hello everyone, my name is MrHurriicane. Welcome back to the Jacksonville Jaguars franchise. It's week 9, the Jaguars are coming off their bye and hope to snap a 5-game losing streak. Today they take on the 5-2 New York Jets. The Jaguars failed to mount a 25-point comeback in their last outing against the Buffalo Bills. This team definitely seems better later in the game, but they have to start playing better in the first half so they can avoid these big deficits as the game goes on. Welcome to week 9. The Jaguars begin the day with the football, 2 tight ends from their own 21. Blake Bortles under center, TJ Yeldon in the backfield. First play of the game is a handoff to TJ Yeldon, and the counter goes for maybe a gain of 1. Blake Bortles now out of the shotgun. Denard Robinson in the game on 3rd down, and the pass is hauled in by Allen Hurns for a first down. He's working against D. Milner, while Allen Robinson is matched up against Darrelle Revis. 2nd down, back to pass. Bortles drifting outside the pocket, buying time and finding Hurns again. That appears to be another Jaguar first down. 3 of 3 start for Blake Bortles. Here he evades the rush and makes a great throw on the run. At the 44-yard line, new set of downs, play fake. Rolling right, and a dump off to Julius Thomas, can't get there, incomplete. That's definitely a throw Bortles needs to make. On 2nd down, rush there again, he dumps it off to Yeldon, and he can't make the grab. That sets up 3rd down and 10. There was a great start to this drive. Now the Jaguars need a big play. Bortles has time and connects. First down, Allen Robinson. The coverage by Milner was good, but a great play all around by Jacksonville. 1st and 10, Yeldon runs into A.J. Cann, and he's brought down by Demario Davis. Not much on the ground so far for Jacksonville. So Bortles back to the air on 2nd and long. He's hit but throws deep to Julius Thomas, who makes the catch at the Jet 25. Jokel gave up the pressure, but Thomas was able to use his body to box out Darrelle Revis. Great play. 2nd down from the 25. Bortles is off the mark in the direction of Thomas, his 2nd time missing him today. 3rd down and 10 from the 25. Jets bring a blitz, and they leave Julius Thomas open up the seam. Bortles hits him for a first down. A long, time-consuming drive. Great start for Jacksonville, but still work to do. Bortles has his pass knocked down at the line. Luckily, it was not picked off. Thomas to the slot on 3rd and goal. Bortles back to pass, he fires to Thomas, and he makes the catch for the touchdown. An opening drive touchdown for Jacksonville as they eat up almost half the first quarter. Bortles just got that in front of Calvin Pryor's arm. Like I mentioned at the very beginning, this team has to play better in the first half. The offense has done their part so far. Now the defense up against a pretty talented Jet offense as Chris Ivory picks up one on his first touch. Ryan Fitzpatrick under center. He fakes to Chris Ivory on 2nd down. Receivers going deep down the field, and that's incomplete. Brandon Marshall can't haul it in. 3rd down and 9. And a Jaguar jumped. It was Telvin Smith. These penalties were an issue in their Week 7 game against Buffalo. 3rd and 4 after the flag, and Brandon Marshall moves the chains, able to run a slant that time and pick up 8 yards. Offset eye backfield, handoff goes to the strong side. It's Chris Ivory with running room across the 50 for a first down. The Jaguars gave up a lot of yards to LaShawn McCoy back in Week 7. Again, Ivory, this time straight up the middle, which is what Buffalo did against the Jaguars. Ivory has back-to-back first down runs. Split backfield shotgun on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick, plenty of time in the pocket, and throws this one away to force a 3rd down and 6. So far, the Jaguars doing a good job in coverage. Fitzpatrick back to the air, throws downfield for a first down inside the 15. That's Jeremy Curley to the 12-yard line. Jets now on the move, trying to counter the Jaguars' opening drive. Fitzpatrick to the end zone, and that is incomplete. Gratz and Cyprien in coverage, 2nd down for New York. From the 12, they hand it off to Chris Ivory, and he's not going anywhere, met by Telvin Smith. Both offenses have done a good job on 3rd down. Jets need 10. Fitzpatrick to the end zone for Marshall, and he makes the catch this time for the touchdown. Gratz couldn't knock this one away, and the Jets successfully answer on a long possession of their own. 2:38 to go in the first quarter. We've seen one possession for both sides. Jaguars take over from their own 20. Here is TJ Yeldon on the carry, and he is met by Calvin Pryor after a 3-yard gain. Robinson in the game. It's 3rd down and 7. Bortles outside for Marquise Lee, and he makes a great catch. One thing the Jaguars haven't done a good job of on this losing streak is make plays outside of the routine ones. That was fantastic. 2nd down, dump off to Yeldon. He's done a good job in the passing game as of late. That will make it a 3rd down and medium. Julius Thomas again in the slot. Jets blitz, and Bortles has Thomas. A man misses. Inside the 30 goes Julius Thomas, all the way to the Jet 20. If the Jets want to get aggressive, that's the guy who can exploit them. From the 20, handoff, Yeldon redirects, makes a move, and here's his best carry of the afternoon. 1st down, gain of 12. On 2nd down and goal, 2 tight ends in the game for Jacksonville. And off his back foot, Bortles has Mercedes Lewis to set up a 3rd down and goal. High formation, Jaguars will throw. Bortles lobs to the end zone for Lewis, and he makes the catch! Touchdown, Jacksonville! Thomas and Lewis have a touchdown grab. Great throw and placement by Blake Bortles. We're seeing some of the offensive potential materialize here in the first half. Jets take over. It's been nothing but long possessions in this game, and Ivory breaks off 1 tackle and picks up a bunch of yards after contact. It could have been a 3rd down and long, but Ivory had a great run. Now 3rd and 2, and Zach Stacy gets outside. Great lead block by his fullback Burton, and Stacy has 21 yards. Already at the 38 of Jacksonville, Fitzpatrick takes the snap, throws to Marshall, and he drops it. Had the separation, just couldn't make the grab. 2nd down and 10. Fitzpatrick again throwing, and this time Jason Morrow makes the reception. The Jets now inside the Jaguar 30. 3-wide formation, again back to the air. Good coverage downfield, and that's incomplete. Decker couldn't make the catch. Devon House was defending. 8:04 to go in the first half. A 3rd and 6. Against the blitz, that's a 1st down. Kenbrell Tompkins moves the chains. At the 7-yard line, Fitzpatrick back to pass. Again, Jaguars can't get pressure, and Eric Decker will move the chains. 1st and goal from the 3. Both offenses looking pretty unstoppable so far. Ivory gets the carry, and he is denied. Now breaks away and will score. Flag is down, however. Determined run by Ivory is coming back. These penalties really hurt at this part of the field. That was Dakota Dozier. Can the Jaguars now prevent a touchdown? Jets keep it on the ground. Ivory carries inside the 5, and it will be 3rd and goal from the 4. 2 receivers right. Fitzpatrick back to pass. Jump ball for Decker, and it's knocked away by Devon House. I think he's done a lot better job at this right cornerback spot. Excellent stop there in the end zone. The Jets are held to 3. 3:31 to go in the first half as Blake Bortles has Julius Thomas again. Neither team is very well suited to defend opposing tight ends. Approaching the 2-minute warning. Now a catch for Allen Robinson against the zone coverage, and that will give the Jaguars a 1st down in Jet territory. 1:35 to go. A 5-man rush, can't get home, and Bortles is off the mark. Hearns almost made the low catch anyway. We've yet to see a punt in this matchup, but a 3rd and 11. And again, Thomas is open. Bortles hits him for a 1st down gain of 21 yards. Thomas already has 100 receiving yards. Now Thomas split left on 2nd down. And the catch made underneath. It's Marquise Lee. He almost gets out of bounds. That's good for about 7. 23 seconds and 1 timeout. 3rd and 1, catch made by Allen Hearns, giving the Jaguars a 1st down at the 12, and they use their final timeout. Still 19 seconds to work, now an empty shotgun. Bortles under pressure, and he's sacked! The Jaguars have no timeouts! Muhammad Wilkerson makes the play. The Jaguars hurrying back to the line. I don't think they have a chance to spike it. They just have to run a play if they can even get it off. 1 second left, they snap it. Bortles on 2nd down, lobs to the end zone. It's intercepted. The Jets managed to stop the scoring threat here at the end of the first half. You can't get sacked with no timeouts. The Jaguars missed a chance for at least 3, but they still lead here at halftime. The Jaguars missed an opportunity at the end of the half. but this has still been their best first half of play, perhaps since their Week 2 victory against the Miami Dolphins. They have a 4-point lead against the 5-2 New York Jets, who have the football to begin the second half. And Chris Ivory gets going on a good note as he breaks a tackle, almost picks up the first down. Fitzpatrick fakes on second down and short, has a man open, it's a first down for Kellen Davis. Up the sideline and knocked out of bounds at the 15 of Jacksonville. Another big play given up to a tight end. Offset eye, Zach Stacy in the game, he gets the carry. Running off tackle, has some room inside the 5, continues to shed tackles and somehow doesn't score, but he ends up at the 1-yard line. The offenses continue to be in control. From the 1, Chris Ivory is stopped in the backfield by Dan Skuta, who plays his best here in the red zone. At the 3, 2 tight ends right, they run it that way, and Derek Marks stops Ivory for another loss. Back-to-back 2-yard losses force 3rd and goal from the 5. Stack formation, pressure there, and Fitzpatrick throws incomplete. That's the second time the Jaguars have held the Jets to a field goal in the red zone. Jacksonville still leading with 9:28 to go in the third quarter. And a redirect here by TJ Yeldon allows him to pick up the first down. He has not been very productive in this game. Just 2.2 yards a carry for Yeldon. He gets it once more and falls forward for a gain of about 5. We'll take those carries. On a 3rd down and 5, Bortles from the shotgun throws and is nearly intercepted. Allen Robinson was open on the play. This game has finally seen its first punt. Jets take over at their own 20, and Chris Ivory is stopped for another loss. That's 3 straight carries for a loss of 2. 3rd down and 7, now an empty backfield for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Again, good coverage, time running out as Fitzpatrick goes deep and is nearly picked off by Demetrius McCray. The Jaguars now force a punt. Now as the defense is playing well here in the second half. Jaguar ball, Bortles back to pass and throws to Robinson, and it's incomplete. That time he couldn't make the catch against D. Milner. Jaguars go empty on 3rd down and 7. Pressure arriving, and down goes Bortles. A.J. Cann was beat by Sheldon Richardson, and he forces the 2nd straight Jaguar punt. And once again, Robinson was open. The Jet offense is retaking the field as the Jaguars have done a better job these last 2 possessions stopping Chris Ivory. From the 38, Fitzpatrick dumps it off to Ivory, and he is met and won't get any yards after contact. Gain of 4. Brandon Marshall lines up in the slot on 3rd down and 6. Jaguars bring 4. Fitzpatrick hit as he throws and has a man open. It's Marshall. He got behind Gratz. Now running inside the 10. Brandon Marshall for a gain of 60. Pin this one on Dwayne Gratz. It's a cover 3, and he let Brandon Marshall get behind him. 2:48 to go in the third. The Jets trying to take their first lead, and Chris Ivory has reached the end zone. The Jaguars now trail here in the third quarter, and the Jets will go for 2. It's a 19-14 game. Jets trying to make it a 7-point contest. Fitzpatrick hits his man Tompkins, and the Jets lead by 7. How will the Jaguars respond as their offense has really been cooled down? Handoff to Bernard Pierce as he runs across the 40. That's good for 5. The running game definitely doing a better job here in the second half, and they'll continue to run it. Lead block by A.J. Cann allows T.J. Yeldon to move the chains. The fourth quarter is now underway. Julius Thomas lines up in the slot. 1st and 10 Jacksonville. Bortles in the face of pressure. Throws high for Thomas, but he makes the grab anyway. Good for about 6 or 7. Now in the pistol formation, a 2 tight end set. Handoff to Yeldon, and he's stopped in the backfield. Demario Davis has done a great job against the ground. On a 3rd down and 5, the Jaguars go empty shotgun. Bortles down the field for Thomas, and he hangs on in traffic. 1st down inside the Jet 30. Thomas is making those great plays we expect. Now it's Toby Gerhart on the ground as he picks up 3. Jaguars facing a 3rd down and 1. Gerhart still in the game. He gets the carry, fights through the tackle of Davis, and picks up the 1st down. Another time-consuming drive for Jacksonville. To the air on 1st and 10. Bortles checked down to T.J. Yeldon. He spins away for a moment and gains 7. 10:16 to go in the fourth quarter. From the 10, Bortles outside and overthrows Marquise Lee, who had a chance to score if he makes that catch. Can Bortles recover on 3rd down and 3? Bortles to Allen Hurns for a first down. Just denied the touchdown, but still 1st and goal from the 1. Here is a chance to tie the game. Marcedes Lewis leads the way, and T.J. Yeldon runs in for the touchdown. It's his 5th on the season. Have they all been from the 1? Is that still a thing? We're tied up at 21. It's been a tight game the entire way through, a great game here in Week 9. Fitzpatrick back to the air on 1st down as he finds Eric Decker underneath Devon House. 1st down. In the shotgun, back to pass again is Fitzpatrick. Good coverage downfield. Fitzpatrick throws and is intercepted by Devon House. The Jaguars get a big turnover in Jet territory. House defending Brandon Marshall makes another play. He's had a pretty impressive outing today. 8:38 to go in the game. Jaguars take over, and T.J. Yeldon is stopped by Demario Davis. Maybe a gain of 1. Again spreading the field, and A.J. Cann jumps for a false start. Jaguars now back up to their half of the field. To the air on 2nd down and 14. Pressure picked up. Bortles downfield for Allen Hurns. Great throw and catch for a big Jaguar 1st down. Hurns has played very well in this game. Bortles back to the air again. Jets getting pressure, and down goes Bortles. Damon Harrison and Demario Davis combine on the sack. Outside of field goal range, a 3rd and 14. Clean pocket. Bortles for Thomas and overthrows. Nobody open on the right side, and Bortles couldn't give Thomas a chance. The Jaguars will not try a 59-yarder into the wind. After a punt, Jets take over, 5:44 to go in the 4th quarter as Chris Ivory is again stopped. The Jaguars have been all over the ground game in the 2nd half. A 2nd down and 10, 5 minutes to play. Fitzpatrick up top, he wants Marshall, he makes the catch! What a grab by Brandon Marshall! It's a big 30-yard chunk that puts the Jets at their own 43. Offset eye, will they run it here again? No, it's a fake to Ivory. And Fitzpatrick has a man open and overthrew Jason Morrow. Jaguars very fortunate. Stack formation on 2nd down, again a play fake. Fitzpatrick going deep again, has a one-on-one, and that's knocked away by Sergio Brown. He defended Kellen Davis. Fitzpatrick really trying to stretch the field on this possession. 3rd and 10, he goes deep again, and that's knocked away by James Michael Johnson. Jaguars defense comes up with a big stop. 4 minutes to play, offense takes over, and T.J. Yeldon maybe gets 3 on this carry. Jaguars at their own 23-yard line. Bortles against the blitz, throws short, and Marcedes Lewis is wrapped up immediately by Jaquan Jarrett, who appears to be shaken up. 3:18 to play in the game, a 3rd and 6. Bortles has time in the pocket and throws too wide for Julius Thomas, and he had some running room. 3 and out. The Jaguars did not take a minute off the clock. 3:03 to go for the Jets, and Fitzpatrick again going deep, and that pass is incomplete. Defended by Brown and House. They keep going for that big play. Now back to the ground, and Ivory is stopped by James Michael Johnson after a gain of 3. Well, the Jets go deep again on 3rd down. Fitzpatrick in the pocket. Good coverage, time running out, and he throws it away. The Jaguars now get the 3 and out. Defense is really stepping up here late. 2:10 to go. Jaguars begin the drive with the screen, and Allen Hurns can't escape. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute warning. 2 receivers left and Thomas. Bortles with time, going deep, he wants Lee, and it's knocked away by Jaquan Jarrett. Defenses continue to make plays late in this game. 3rd down and 11. Bortles pumps, hit as he throws, and that's knocked away by Davis. Bortles thought he had Julius Thomas, but Davis just knocks it away. There's the 2nd look. Can the Jaguar defense come up big again? A minute 37 from their own 41. Fitzpatrick hit, checks it down to Ivory, and he picks up maybe 4. Another 3rd down. Jaguars showing double coverage against Marshall. Fitzpatrick evading the rush, throws to Marshall. What a catch! Out of bounds! He beat the double coverage for a one-handed catch, but could not get his feet down in bounds. What a 4th quarter. The Jaguars take over again. Swing out to Yeldon, and he can't make Calvin Pryor miss. Gain of 1. 44 seconds to go in the game. The Jaguars taking their time. Bortles steps up, wants to run, and he is sacked by Quentin Coples. The Jaguars will again run some clock as they have one more chance to get in Jason Myers' field goal range. 9 seconds remain. 3rd and 14. Bortles going deep. He has Thomas one-on-one, and he can't make the catch. That would have given Myers a chance. Instead, 4 seconds left. The Jaguars will run a play, eat up time. This is the last play of regulation. Bortles going deep into a pile of players. The pass is incomplete. We are going to overtime. What a game this has been. Back and forth offensively, and then back and forth defensively. Trading stops late in the game. That was an amazing football sequence. And now we're going to overtime. And the Jaguars will have the football first. A touchdown wins the game. A field goal gives the Jets a chance. Bortles back to pass. He has Allen Hurns, who's had a big role in this game. Gain of 9, first down. A 3-wide formation. Bortles hands off, and here's running room for TJ Yeldon. First down and more as he's brought down near midfield. Denard Robinson now in the game. New set of downs. Bortles throws to Julius Thomas. Another Jaguar first down to the 35 of the Jets. Jacksonville is on the move. The Jets blitz again. Bortles has Allen Robinson against Darrelle Revis. The first time they've tested Revis in this game. They've worked their way into the red zone. Yeldon gets the carry on 2nd down and 5 and picks up maybe 2 or 3. Big 3rd down now for Jacksonville. Mercedes Lewis at fullback. Handoff Yeldon, and Demario Davis makes the play in the backfield. The Jaguars stole at the 13 of the Jets. They will call on Jason Myers, and he kicks the Jaguars to a 3-point lead. Does the defense have one more stop in them? If they do, it'll be the Jaguars' 2nd win of the season. 1st and 10 for Ryan Fitzpatrick. He throws deep again to Brandon Marshall, and the pass is incomplete. Jason Morrow lines up in the slot on 2nd down. 4-man rush. Outside for Amaro. He makes the catch and got both feet down. First down, Jets at their own 41. Fitzpatrick back to the air. Pressure arriving. Fitzpatrick down the middle for Amaro. Another big first down to the 27 of Jacksonville. They're going after the Jaguars' biggest weakness. And on 1st and 10, pass hauled in by Chris Ivory. He runs away from Paul Posluszny down to the 12. This defense needs to make a play. 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick to Kellen Davis. He's brought down at the 4. The Jets could win this game with a touchdown. 2nd down and 2. Ivory on the carry. He's met in the backfield but breaks away, fighting forward and stopped at the 1. The Jaguars need to make that stop. Now the Jets are 1 yard away, and the Jets will throw for it. Fitzpatrick to Eric Decker, and the Jets win the game. They walk off with an Eric Decker 1-yard touchdown catch, and the Jaguars have lost their 6th straight game. This was a fantastic game the entire way through, and the Jaguars nearly pulled out a huge upset against a 5-2 team. The team definitely played one of their better games of the season. They made plays they didn't make through the first 5 games of this losing streak. Whether it was big throws by Blake Bortles on 3rd down, the catches by Allen Hurns, the stops in the red zone to force field goals, the great coverage downfield as Fitzpatrick barely completed 50% of his passes. There were still some missed opportunities, mostly on offense. There was that sequence at the end of the first half. Bortles had some inaccurate passes on those outside throws, and I missed Allen Robinson a couple times on 3rd down. I wasn't looking to test Darrelle Revis in this game, so Robinson on that right side was usually the last read, and he had opportunities against zone coverage. I also saw some missed yardage on the ground with TJ Yeldon, so we definitely still have a lot of things to clean up. It was one of our better performances, but we did not get the victory. Defense definitely played one of their better games. They had some mistakes, but definitely made some big plays for us. Next week, the 1-7 Jacksonville Jaguars will face the 3-5 Baltimore Ravens. And to close out today's video, here is another prospect preview. We're going to go to the offensive side this time, and a wide receiver. I'm not thinking that wide receiver is a big need, but we're going to scout mid-round talent across the board. Here is a 3rd-round prospect Fano Sutton, a 6'2", 208-pound wide receiver from Ohio State. He has great hands. With these 3 ratings and his size, I figure he's going to be a very good possession receiver. Now, we are looking pretty good at wide receiver with the 2 Allens, and Marquise Lee also contributing. However, if one of those Allens got hurt, how does our receiving core look then? That is why we still have to look at wide receiver and improve depth. Defense is definitely the biggest need for improvement on this roster, but we can't overlook what could happen if 1 or 2 players got hurt on offense. That is it for this week. Next time around, it's week 10 for the Jacksonville Jaguars as they begin the second half of the regular season. Thank you all for watching today's video. It was an excellent game. Unfortunately, we could not pull out the victory. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Comment below your thoughts on today's game and which players impressed you. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys when the Jaguars take on the Baltimore Ravens next episode. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you then.